She's giving me low-key toxic a little bit. However,
low-key, high-key, she is toxic. She is toxic. I think one of the girls said she gives sit outside your house. I'm like, yeah, put some sugar in your tank, break your windows. Like, she is toxic. She's too persistent. Welcome back in, everyone. This is Black Girls Talking TV, where we bring the group chat to life and discuss all your favorite TV shows. Today is so exciting. So exciting. We are here for Big Brother 27 Double Eviction Week. We finna get into it. I am Victoria. I am one of your hosts, and I'm a psychologist.
And I'm Kamaria. I'm an attorney and a pop culture writer. Off the top, let's get the feelings off our chest. Like, this was perfect. It could have happened in a reverse order. That would have been even more perfect, but still happy.
Yeah, no, this was great. I actually didn't want it. I like the order it happened. And we'll get into why, but yes.
Why? Why you like the order?
I liked it.
Why'd you like the order?
Because that moment when Lauren came back into the house after winning the BB Blockbuster and Vince got all emotional and Morgan looked down at him like how dare you be so ecstatic and emotional over this girl staying. That was good TV, honey. I needed that. That was good. I
didn't even pay attention to it. I didn't even pay attention to it. I saw you say that in the chat. Shout out to our Big Brother chat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I saw you say that to the ladies in the chat, but I was like, I didn't even see that part. But yeah, I was just glad this happened. I was like, this is what needed to happen across the board. I don't feel sorry for Lauren because, girl, like, she believed in Vince too much. And even when Julie asked her at the end, would you change anything? She like, no, it got me here. Go. Bye. Go. Yeah. Kelly, like Ashley said, the girl collects dead bugs. What else is there to say? I did not like, she was the audience was like chit chat, clap. I'm like clapping it up for her. I'm like, y'all know this girl been annoying all season, okay? I don't know what they was like, we gotta bring in a Kelly audience. I mean, she was a little funny. She was a tad bit funny. Let me not play the girl that hard. But throughout the season, she's been difficult to watch. Just difficult to watch.
Yeah, I mean, her exit interview was entertaining because it was full of delusion, So I feel like if I was in the audience, I probably would have had me a chuckle or two too, because girl, what?
Because she was like, people gravitate
let's get
to
into
me,
the week.
And I was like, ooh, like But anyway, but let me see if there's anything else I want to say before we get into the week and play rewind. The last thing I want to say is I hope that Ashley and everybody else who's left in the house, Ava and Keanu, I hope that they team up against the showmance. I really do. I really do. I'm tired of Morgan and Vince, and I want them to be directly targeted. I would love for Keanu just to put them both up.
Yeah, so let's get to the top of the week. Vinnie is HOH, and he nominates Keanu, Kelly, and Ava. Morgan ends up winning HOH. Now, this entire week, literally, I felt like was just taken over by Vinnie and Morgan's conversations. They were actually exhausting. I didn't watch and having the confessionals of the episodes, I feel like just made it worse.
Really?
It just made it worse because Morgan was convinced. She was convinced that what she was doing was anything different than what Vince was possibly doing. Like the whole, I just can't believe he would choose her over me. And you guilt tripping him, nagging, harassing, low key, like call it what it is. Like, you won't let this man sleep. You ain't letting this man eat. You ain't letting him talk to nobody else. You just driving home the point that if you keep Lauren in this house, if you don't put Lauren up on this block, then you are choosing her over me. And he keeps saying, do you not understand what that would do to my game? And she's like, yeah, which is why I don't understand why you would keep somebody coming after me. It's like, Morgan, like,
I mean, they're just like a circle that continue. What is it? The dog chasing his tail. Like, is that the analogy? They just keep going round and round because, like, yeah, we could say that about her. And then it's like with him, he puts, like everybody said, I'm glad they captured that in the episode. He puts himself in these scenarios, then he cries about them. It's like they are the perfect little dog chasing its tail around the circle. They're just, it's nonsense. It's nonsense. Yeah. And so literally, I don't care about either of them. Like, this was entertaining to me, although I did not watch the live feeds this week, so maybe it was more difficult to watch. I heard updates and stuff like that. I googled who won, who he put on the block for the renom. I googled that. Like, I was just I didn't have time to be in the live feeds this week, but it was entertaining hearing about it. So maybe it was a little bit like Aggie watching it. But it was entertaining.
It was ridiculous. From a game perspective, Morgan did what she was supposed to do. Like, she like low-key, like she doing her thing, right? Like, somebody is easily to persuade, you persuade them at the end of the day. And she did that. She said, I'm clocking in and I'm going in and I'm going to make him see. I'm going to make a believer out of him. And that is what she did. Yeah. At the same time, I wish she could like say, this is my gameplay. She keeps making it about their relationship, and that is why it's like annoying and it's problematic. Like, she keeps making it about like, you're choosing her over me. I want to be your number one. We need to get to the final two together. It's not like, no, that's not good for my game. This is not what it is. Like, I got to clock in because you all know, like, Vinnie is easy to persuade. So I just got to put that time in. Like, it would be framed so much differently if that was the case. But she is truly doing this, I feel like, leading out of her emotions, and like the game is like on the side. But it's like, first, what she's concerned about is this relationship with Vinnie.
Yeah. I mean, but I will say this, that I think that's her only leverage. Like, I don't even want to look at her like she's doing this great move, because I think absent their relationship and this little whatever the heck is going on between them, could she do this? You get what I'm saying? Is she going to be able to convince Ashley of a move like this? Is she going to be able to convince Lauren of a move like this? Is she going to be able to convince Ava of a move like this? If she can, then it's like, okay, this is your talent. But yeah, I think it works on Vince because it's Vince. Now, I will say, she did have a lot of sway, not sway over Mickey, but like they were in this thought, cipher, and so
storm.
Yeah. And so like so I'm not gonna say it's not like a skill thing and it's all the relationship thing, but that relationship thing is like a gust of wind. It takes it pushes whatever little momentum she's got further. So I don't think she can separate them. You know what I mean? It's why he did it is because they've got something going on, and whatever that something is, whatever. I've seen some stuff that looked like there was like a kiss in the night on the cam. Did I send you that? I was like, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Lots of things happening. Yeah. It was a night cam. So it's like, I give her credit because it is like she did make it happen, but also she relied heavily on the personal relationship. And like you said, the same thing she's accusing him of, she's doing, like she's sitting here being like, oh, you're saying if I vote her out, you're outside of the game. You're not going to be that's what you insinuating, girl, when you be like, if you pick her, right. I just, you're insinuating the exact same thing, but it's a problem when he do it, but it's not a problem when you do it. Right. And so like, I said this in the chat, like, she's giving me like low-key toxic a little bit. However,
low-key, high-key, she is toxic. She is toxic. I think one of the girls said she gives sit outside your house. I'm like, yeah, put some sugar in your tank, break your windows. Like, she is toxic. She's too persistent. That level of persistence mixed with the amount of emotional intimacy they are displaying with each other
and emotional manipulation much. Like,
it's emotional manipulation. Yes the way that she was communicating with him, it was giving very much. I literally was like, is she an only child? Because the way she's doing this is giving like, I get my way, it is what it is, there's no wavering from that. Like when she said, not even what she said, when she had the nerve to say that this is an emotional roller coaster and it's draining, I want to be like, girl, you're the driver. You are operating the buttons. The conversation stops when you shut up. When you stop, the conversation will stop.
Yeah.
Vinnie is not coming to you with any of this. You keep going up to that HOH room to get your cuddles in, to get your hugs in, and to have
Vinnie's
this
asking
conversation.
her, you know, to stay up there and stuff like that. So
yes,
yeah,
yes,
I think
yes.
like again, back to the dog chasing his tail. Like I feel like they are both in it. She's the tail, he's the dog, whatever. It's like they are just in this cipher because, like, with him, like I said, I want to shine some light back on his ass because he's the one I really dislike most in all of this. It's just like his weaselly, slimy, just lies about everything behavior is so apparent that I think sometimes we start talking about like, but you know what, Morgan is too. But it's like the obvious still needs to be stated that this man is just
absolutely
like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They always had me feeling for Lauren in the little montage, but then I was like, no, gotta be quicker than that.
Nothing.
Like,
she gets nothing from me. No,
they always had me
that girl been checked out.
I was like, look at you out here breaking people's dreams. I was like, you did this to Kelly, you did it to her, Lauren. I'm like, you doing it to Morgan. Morgan just don't know it yet. You know what I'm saying? All this, like, when he was about to be on the block, he had no problem but being like, oh, let's tell that, you know, we'll like whatever deal that was. I can't even remember what it was, but it put Morgan in danger. Lauren was in on it. It's just like, look, people. Vinnie only cares about himself. He only cares about himself. He don't care about Lauren. He don't care about that. Well, look, these are just opinions. Don't care about that girlfriend. These are just opinions. Don't care about that. Don't care about Lauren. Don't care about Morgan. Don't care about anybody else. But it's like, if you're going to be that, own it. Stop crying about it.
Yeah.
Stop being like, oh, it's like, no one made you do anything. You did it on your own. You get what I'm saying? Yes. And he probably threw that competition. Yes. Like, so he wouldn't have to pick again between the two of them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He made this situation like this. He made it. Yeah. He tells Lauren, oh, she wants me to put you up. And then, but it's like, why don't you just try to create an alliance with the people that you actually want to work with? It's a little too late when you talk about something. This is my perfect final 3 after you done got these girls going at each other's throats, you know?
Yeah.
He's annoying.
Yeah. Lauren, I mean, she gets low grace, I think, from anybody because she didn't play.
Yeah.
She didn't show up. When it was her time to show up in those conversations, she didn't show up. I was on the edge of my seat, even thinking at the very end, like, okay, this is the time to play. And she did not show up. I don't know. For her to be a super fan, it's like, it's almost unbelievable, you know? Like, it's like, did you just come here to win competitions and you thought that was going to get you to the end? Like, was that your strategy? It's so interesting to me because I'm like, there's no way that you're a super fan, you know, to tell everybody else. I forgot who she told, like, if it's BB Comics, make sure you da-da-da-da-da. So, like, you already speculating what week potentially is BB Comics. So, I know you've been watching. You've been watching and not even an ounce of you thought, let me try. Let me go talk to Morgan myself.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can convince her not to use the veto. Let me see. Like, just let me see. Like, just try. She didn't try at all.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these players who say that they are BB fans or super fans or whatever, they, I believe, personally, are literally just casual viewers. And I think they don't watch live feeds. And I think that matters because I think that when you watch the show only, you see this, you know, curated set of events. But when you watch live feeds or you're very kind of familiar with how live feeds operate, you recognize there's lots of conversations. There's lots of time and social game that's happening. And I think that she just kind of stuck in her corner and just was like, I eject myself from the social game of it a little bit, except with my people. But I'll throw myself into what I feel like is the strategy side of it, because I think she was trying to strategize without socializing, and then trying to also just win competitions, you know? And so I think that's what she is. Maybe someone who watches the show. She's a casual watcher. And I've been a casual watcher. Like, somebody who I put on to Big Brother put me onto the live feeds. Like, and then I put you onto the live feeds.
But yes.
But yeah, so
I don't know. I don't even know if it's even still being a casual watcher. Like,
because she knows things. Like, she does know things. And like, she knows things. She just doesn't have the chops. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she knows, no, like in the conversation when Vince was like trying to put her on the block, she knows, like, this is not like, she, like, Kelly don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Lauren know a little shit. She know Veto. She know, like you said, BB Comet. She know OTEP. She knows, because she was the one, I think, stacking her things for OTEP, because she know that's the strategy. So I think that she does, but
she also was the only one who thought like the accomplice would be a woman. So
in the beginning.
Yeah, she does know. I think also too, like, her personality, like, she's just far too timid. Like, even on the exit interview, when you could just lay it all out and just say how you feel, you still,
I wouldn't change anything.
And you know, we came into this game together. You came into the game with everybody, sis. What's like,
who did she say? She said about Vince?
Yes, when Julie asked her about Vince, she was like, well, we came into this game together. And I'm like, girl, y'all weren't bombshells entering the villa? Like,
I know. Yeah, no, that's real. Yeah, I don't know. I that's what I say, you know, I don't have it for her. Like, I don't know. I don't.
But she had all the chips to move some pieces at that very end. Like, she could have talked about the fact that Vince was about to play Morgan. She could have talked about the fact that they had a final 2. Like, that's all she had to do right there in that moment while they were standing there, because that would have sent Morgan into like a frenzy. I'm like, the thing about social games is you got to look at patterns of behavior.
Oh yeah,
the pattern of behavior here, like, for real, like, patterns of behavior tell you all that you need to know, and you had everything here. Like, y'all know Morgan gets what she wants. Why? Because she's persistent. Why? Because she wants to be chosen. Make her feel unchosen. Make her feel like she's not number one right now in this very second. Let me tell you why your number one was finna dog you out. Keanu, you remember? Like, it would have been so simple.
Not Keanu, you remember? Yeah, no.
Like, look, sis,
Fact.
let me tell you, and I definitely would have said that at least on the way out. Followed up with Kelly's energy.
Right. She keeps trying to be too nice. I'm like, girl, nice girls finish last 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop it. Stop it. All that Miss
the
Julie,
only good thing,
like,
though,
girl,
I think,
stop.
No, for real. Yeah, the only good thing I think is she finna go to that jury and have to explain everything, and Rachel is there. Rachel is gonna be the come to Jesus moment to say, I told all y'all, 1, but 2, when it's time to question, y'all better get the questions going and hold these people accountable. I hope. She might still get on that stage and be like, well, you know, no hard feelings.
No, she will be. She will be, because she has not learned. If booting you out the game ain't gonna, well, I mean, maybe the jury will bitter her up. Like, maybe Rachel will be like, have a martini with me, girl, and let's chat. But yeah, I just at this point, like I said, I want to reiterate my position. I just need everybody going for the showmance right now. It's like an easy Ava, Keanu, Ashley, but they get on each other's nerves so much that, like, especially Keanu, but they got to get out Morgan. They got to know they got to get out Morgan, you know?
Yeah. And Morgan can't play, or can she play, because this was a double eviction?
She can't play. She's outgoing, but Frank, I'm about to say Frank. Vince can. I don't know where that Frank came from, but Vince can,
Yeah. No, I do need Ashley to go ahead and kick it in high gear. I need her to be alert. I need her to work on her dexterity. I need her to work on her hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
like, get in that gym with Keanu, please, every day, just to build up something. Wake up them muscles, girl, because we need you on. Like, we need you on. Speaking of Keanu, in that Veto, okay.
You talking the last one? You
over the
skip it, but you can go ahead. Skip
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Okay, wait. I'm sorry.
You skip ahead. I don't want to stop you.
Ashley. I'm sorry, but no, I was gonna say Ashley. She needs. We'll talk about Keanu later.
Okay.
But Ashley needs to turn it on. Ashley needs to turn it on.
Yeah. Anything to talk about with the first eviction? Kelly. Oh, I was a little scared because I was like, I hadn't caught up on I didn't pay attention to live feeds at all yesterday or today, and I was like, I technically don't know if it switched back to Keanu, because I remember I think I saw the Ashley was getting upset. I was like, bruh, I ain't got time for Ashley to be switching around. No. Keanu need to be in there right now for her sake. But also,
Ashley wasn't gonna switch up. I think she was just acting like she was for real.
Yeah,
I think she was a little thrown off by not getting picked, but it seemed like no matter what, if it was Keanu and Kelly, because it seemed like it was gonna come down to a tie, pretty much whoever was on the block for real. It didn't seem like it was a landslide, whichever way you split it. But Vince was very consistent with saying, like, if Kelly is on that block, I'm voting her out. So that did happen.
Okay, that's good. That's
good. So when after the blockbuster, I knew, I was like, all right, Kelly finna go.
Okay. That's why I was nervous, because I was like, did it switch up? Because I just didn't know. I wasn't up to date on live feeds.
I was just crossing my fingers that he was gonna follow through and be a man of his word.
Yeah, because I was like, he was being so like happy when Lauren came in the house that I'm like, is he gonna try to win favor with her by being like, all right, you're here, I'm gonna save your friend, and you owe me, and then
Yeah.
My worry has been on Keanu a little bit, because he seems like he's still a Vince fan and he's still in with Vince. Is it just me, or am I missing some stuff?
I don't think he's in with Vince. I think Vince was the HOH, and so
you think
he was trying not to. Yeah, I think he was just chit-chatting, being amicable. I do not. I mean, now that Lauren is gone, I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know if he's going to be like, well, now this is going to bring Vince closer to me. However, there's just another obstacle, because there's Morgan.
Yeah, I mean,
so I don't know how that's going to play out.
I would hope that he puts Morgan and Vince up together, but I honestly don't know what's with him, to be honest. I'm just hoping that Morgan goes this week. Like, and I hope she does not win a veto, because I don't have it to see this girl in here again. Because if I do not want Morgan to win this game. I don't want Vince to win this game. Anybody but Morgan and Vince. I would even be okay with the Ava win. I'm not here for Morgan. I'm not here for Vince.
Yeah. I would have to agree.
So I just need them. I need the three of them. It's like, y'all have the numbers. No matter what way it's cut, unless Vince wins another HOH. And if Vince wins another HOH, it's like, that's even more reason to get him out. Like, him and Morgan have the most, well, besides Keanu, have the most wins, and it's their diverse group of wins, Well, I guess Morgan's are all veto. Well, I guess she has an HOH now. Yeah.
She got this HOH,
Yeah. And did she have another HOH? Or this her first? This is her first.
No, this is her only HOH,
Yeah, so it's just, they need to cut their heads off. Just cut them off.
Yeah.
And I hope Ashley has it in her to do it if she gets the opportunity to do so.
We shall see.
Yeah.
We shall.
All right. The blockbuster. I was screaming at Keanu. I promise you, I have a tenant in my unit downstairs. I know she probably was like, bitch, what's going on? Because I was in there. I was like, fuck, what's going on? Keanu. I'm like, bruh, this is how he is in the game. He do not shift strategy. He do the same thing, same thing.
I was like, you're not going to try both hands. You're not going to try the other hand. You're not going to try just dropping it. You just going to keep putting that one hand over the rail and just seeing what happens.
Every time, the same tactic. I'm like, that's all he does. It's just not listen. He don't take context. He don't change his strategy based on what the evidence is presenting him. I'm like, I cannot.
No, but you ate with that, because that's so real. That was a representation of his game.
I was like, this is for you. This game was built for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It was for you. But it is what it is. Yeah. I was just glad that Kelly didn't win because I was a little scared of the Keanu Lauren. I was scared of that matchup. You know?
Yeah, if that was a tiebreaker between them, then he would have kept Lauren.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I was just like, bruh. But either way, that was that. But yeah, I was so pissed off. Keanu, like this man when we need you.
So next HOH. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying when we need you. Like, but yeah, next HOH is Morgan.
No, stay in this. Yes,
Ashley
Morgan.
Was in there. Ashley was almost in there. Ashley
was almost in there. Yeah. She was doing pretty well. I was like, okay, girl, like we getting it. When they all on that first round rolled so fast, I was like, now y'all know this ain't how you roll this ball. No. Y'all know the slow roll is the way to go.
Now you better Chuck E. Cheese.
Come on now. Test run.
You said what?
I said everybody must have wanted a test run because I was like, what's going on here? Yeah. But yeah, no, I really thought I was like, okay, Ashley, she in it, maybe she'll get it. But
yeah, but I was like, this not even the one she needs because you were saying in the chat and you were right. Like nobody would put her up. Like the only person would be Lauren. You know, like nobody else. She's very well positioned right now.
Yeah, she is well positioned.
I could see her being final two. Now, can she win? Is the question. So, like, the only thing I can think about though is that if she sits next to Ava, right, and she comes out with facts about like I was doing this and I was doing that and what and while Ava played around, love you girl, but you played around. Like I could see her doing that and Ava just being like, look, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Yeah. She could Enzo herself out of like the win. Or who's the guy? Matt? Was that his name? Cerise season?
Yes.
Yeah. It was like
Matt,
y'all had it. And then y'all just couldn't do the speech. So I don't know. Cause she doesn't have a huge game to talk about. I feel like Ashley could talk a little bit more about a game.
Yeah.
But it's just more of like, will people feel like, but girl, I don't know if he was doing all that. You know, will they believe what she's saying? So I don't know. Or if it's just like, if she can, I don't know. She can't win against anybody.
She has been on the block the least amount of times in the house right now, currently.
Yeah.
She's only been on the block, what, twice? And one time was a renom?
Yeah, something like that. But Vince has only been on there once, right? No, he's been on there twice too. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I don't know if it's such a small number that it'd be like, oh wow.
Okay. So back to Morgan winning. She did exactly what we thought she was gonna do. She put up Keanu and Lauren. That little, I don't know, I'm a little 50-50. Like I think it's gonna be you that she was doing. I was like, girl, cut the shit. We know.
I know.
You know. She know. Everybody know. You're putting Lauren up.
I know that's her way of stabbing people in the front. She's like, okay, this is coming in. The knife's coming in, but slowly.
Yes.
Okay, slowly.
Yeah. Right. Twist. Like her first. I put in the chat like her first diary room that we're gonna see the next episode is. I had to choose for Vince because Vince couldn't choose. He was having a hard time. Mm-hmm. And so I went ahead and did the dirty work for him. Mm-hmm. I chose for him. Mm-hmm. And now there's nothing in the way of me and Vince sitting in those final two chairs. It's going to be us. I can already see it.
Yeah.
I can already see it.
Yeah. I was watching Taryn's live feed update. I think it was yesterday's or maybe the day before yesterday's. When he was saying something about her and like kind of sobering up on this, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have did it type of thing. And them getting into arguments from that. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, it's so real. Like, it's so real how like, I think I said it before. She is like an emotion. She's like a codependent. It's like, this was not a game move, period. It was an emotional move. And it's just, it's like, wow, you know.
Yeah. Vince called it. He said, one girl's vendetta. And I thought that was going to stop her in her tracks and make her think a little bit, but it didn't. She just kept going in and in. And that moment, some people are calling it like post-decision clarity or whatever, like post-nut clarity.
Oh, God. Bruh.
They're calling it that. And she's sitting there having like a come to Jesus moment where she's like, should I have done this? Like, was this the best thing? Like, did I just ruin, my number one's game by being selfish? Because Morgan is very selfish.
But I think the issue is though that like they're in a conundrum because he's bad. It's like he's the cause of this whole situation occurring, because had he not been a slimy person who has no loyalty to anybody but himself, like her actions, like there would not, this situation wouldn't be unfolding this way. You get what I'm saying? Like it's because he only wants Lauren because Lauren's good for him. He only wants her because she's good for him. And he's playing them both. He's playing them all for himself. If he was really her ally, like Morgan's, then this would be a bad thing for her to do to him. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he's not really her ally. He is his own ally. And so it's just like I'm losing my thoughts a little bit in trying to explain.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but it's like visibly to Morgan, right? Like what she could see, because she didn't know about the potential she was finna get played on that renom, right? She didn't know for sure if Lauren and him had a final two. Visibly for her, what she could see, it's like, I feel like she almost not made up, but like she forced everybody into this idea of choosing, because Vince visibly, right? Visibly was never putting them on the block. He was never going to renom, like none of that. Like he would have taken them off a veto if he ever won. He wasn't doing any of that specifically for the game. I feel like for Morgan to be like, you need to choose, and you need to choose right now. I think part of Morgan's problem is because she was doing it with Zach. She wanted to be chosen.
Yeah, like, for sure.
This is 100% Vince and his sliminess, and 100% Morgan and her need to be chosen.
Yes.
They are on equal playing field in this mess that has been created. And low key, Lauren is like, I feel like the victim in it all, for real. I mean, she could have played a little bit more, but like,
I hesitate to call her.
I say, huh?
I hesitate to call her a victim, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, not
she was the only genuine person in the dynamic.
Yes, she was the only genuine person in the dynamic, and it's like she got thrown into something she didn't ask to be in. Like, she was not asking to be the side chick.
But she was, when she saw that he was cheating and kept playing with her, like, in her face, and she kept coming back. You know what I'm saying? You're asking to be the side chick after that. You know, because, look, putting Lauren aside, I think what I was trying to get at about Morgan is just this sense that, like, Morgan did have something to fear game-wise from Lauren. Lauren was coming after her. You get what I'm saying? Now, part of it is because of Vince. Like, Vince has created the dynamic that existed between the two of them because he tells everybody what they want to hear. And so he created a house of cards that just, he's like, oh, now I have to, like, and he creates these emergencies because he's telling everybody what they want to hear, and it's not the truth. It is just what they want to hear. And so, like, had he not been doing that, like, this, they could have formed maybe something a little differently, and maybe Lauren didn't have to go for him, because it could have been like, okay, yeah, like, you're not coming, I'm good. It could have been just a little bit better. Like, it could have been like, you're not coming for me, I'm not coming for you, that's your one, I trust you because you trust you, and boom, boom, boom. And you could have in the back of your mind, like, okay, I'm the number one, or like whatever. But it's like he facilitated their disharmony, and by telling each other
disharmony.
No,
I don't know, Kamari. The disharmony was already there with Zach. She was already hating on that girl with Zach.
I get what well, true. But he facilitated it, like, more. I just personally, I see him as at fault of it all. It's like, yes, Morgan is, like, she is like, she's her own hurricane, right? But it's like Vince set up the conditions, I don't know, for the hurricane to be able to do the damage that it did. Like, I don't know. He's the, like, what's New Orleans, like, the way they're built? It's like
the levees.
The levees are what broke, but it's like the way it's built. It's like it's under I don't know. It's like it's built in like a bowl. The shape of it.
Sea level.
That's what it's like. He created the conditions where there can be this horrible like damage from this hurricane, because like that hurricane didn't damage Zach's game, you get what I'm saying? Because the way Zach played it was very straight up and down. Zach ruined Zach's own game, you know? It wasn't Morgan.
Yeah.
But the same dynamic existed between the two of them. But he was very like just a little different about it than Vince was. I
could see where you're coming from with that, in the sense that like Zach wasn't necessarily like doing this whole like I'm coddling with you, Morgan, to try and make you feel good. He wasn't really doing that. Like, it was very clear who he was choosing because he had genuine feelings for Lauren.
Yeah.
In this instance, right? Like Vince, I don't think he was trying to develop, at least in the beginning, a romantic relationship with either of them, but it just kind of like unfolded, and it was like his real number one was Lauren. But now he has romantic feelings for Morgan. And it's like, okay, now I have to try and balance these things. And I do think maybe he could have tried to like bring them in, but I think it kind of would have been near impossible because Morgan, her hate for Lauren was very strong. The girl literally said, I mean, if that's what you want to choose just because of how somebody looks, like it was given like, okay, girl. Like,
oh, she said that to Zach.
Your old woman. She said that about Zach liking Lauren. Yes. In the very beginning.
I mean, girl, that's what people like. Looks are important. Like, I'm not trying to say like people should be superficial. That's it
though. Like, she wants to be chosen. She has an issue with that.
No, I agree with that. I don't disagree with that. I agree with that. I do. I just think if I had more sleep in my brain, I could really articulate what's in my brain. I can't get it out right now.
I do get you though. He does have a hand. He has shifted the cards for sure.
It just feels like he's the cause of it.
Wanted to make. Yeah,
like that's what I get you. That's how I feel. And I don't think that hurricane analogy ain't even right. He is the hurricane. She is the bowl of Louisiana. You know, she's New Orleans, and it's gonna flood if you bring water its way. You get what I'm saying? He's the hurricane though, bringing the water, bringing the rain, bringing the wind. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Really, the cause is, motherfucker, if you would have kept your hands and shit to yourself, you wouldn't be in this shit because you got a girlfriend. Right. If you was acting like you had a girlfriend, you wouldn't be in this predicament, point blank period, because everybody would have known you guys are game peers. But now we got romance in the mix, we got game in the mix, and it's too much. So in that regard, yes, it is Vince's fault. It is his fault. But regardless, I'm happy Kelly and Lauren are gone. I am with you. I hope Morgan is next and Vince follows.
Yeah, I actually would prefer. Well, I don't even know. I think they got to get Morgan out. She on a streak, so they got to get her out.
Yeah.
They gotta get her out.
As the door opens, they have to, especially because she can't play HOH.
Yeah, but it's like Vince. It's like one of them has to go this week. Like, understand the assignment. Everybody, I need everybody, especially Keanu.
Yeah,
come to the front. Like, repeat it back to me, Keanu. Because
Keanu will lose his game if he does not get Morgan or Vinnie out this week.
Right?
I do. Think
nobody's winning against. I mean, maybe if it's. Like, nobody's winning against Morgan. I think if Morgan makes it to the end, she's got the game on lock. I think Vinnie, I'm a little unclear right now. I think there's a lot of bitterness in the jury, so I do believe that they would not vote for him. So I think his game is done right now, period. I think it could, if he wins more, especially, like, give him 2 more wins, then he's back in the running. And I mean, like, veto, HOH, blockbuster, whatever. Or if he's sitting next to, like, I don't know, maybe Ashley.
No, I don't know if he has it. I think it'll be really hard. Because let's just say Keanu is in there, Rachel, Will, Ashley, like
you
none of them
giving
are
up
voting
on
for
Keanu
him.
already, eh?
No, I'm just saying if he were to be in there, right? Like let's just say, like I feel like if
Ava.
Vince is in the final two, Keanu's not in that final. I don't see Vince and Keanu in final two together.
I could see him because I could see Keanu winning out and protecting him. Like that's what I'm saying. I need Keanu to understand the assignment. Like I need him and only him because I think he's the only one in that house. Oh, besides Morgan, who is confused about it. But it's like Morgan, she is the assignment, so I don't need her to understand the assignment. She is the assignment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
but either way, I don't see Vince winning. I just don't.
You
like
don't,
Kelly, she said what she had to say. I don't think she's voting for that.
Yeah,
Rachel ain't voting for it. Will probably don't respect him just as a man and the way you moving. Like, I don't see it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of everything, pause for the cause. We about to jump over Zingbot. Girl, we've almost forgot about Zing. Almost forgot.
Zing was giving.
I know.
Zing
where my notes?
With it. I was like, yeah, not too much on Ashley because it ain't too much to say. No, but get on the rest of these motherfuckers.
When he got to the Ashley one, I'd already heard the Morgan one, right? But when he got to the Ashley one, I was like, oh, damn, this is the worst. Like, because I was like, that's damaging to her in the game to be like, she just followed Rachel around and was just a clinger on. Like, that is like, whoo, child, that damages in the game. So I felt like that was the worst until the Morgan thing. I knew what he was about to say, and I was sitting there like,
yeah,
my face was like,
bruh, when she turned around and started cutting that pizza, I was like, oh, it's thick in the air, baby. It's thick in the air. It was like, I felt like she like turned around and like, I was like, are you crying over there, girl? What's happening? Because
she was like, no, I'm okay. It's fine. This is just normal. Yeah. The bitch is behind me, but I'm still cutting. It doesn't matter. Like, it
was like awkward.
Girl, I was like, girl, that's worse than the Chelsea. Remember Chelsea last season? And it was like, there's no chance in hell.
Yeah.
This was probably the worst thing I feel like I have.
Yeah, in the history of Zings. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe somebody needs to do like a Zing episode of the worst thing.
Basically calling you out to be a cheater and to be a mistress. Like, because his call out was for two people. It wasn't like Chelsea's where it's like, girl, get a clue, like he don't like. It wasn't that. It was given like you are embracing this man and he has to embrace you back for the hug to be long. Like,
yeah. But it's still
consent to the cuddles.
Right.
He has to consent to the back rubs.
Right. The sleeping in the beds, now it's face to face, I hear. It's a lot. It's a lot. And for them to sit here and act like they don't like him, like, there's something I gotta tell you that you love her.
In October.
Might as well tell her now. Like, because we all got that. Like, there's something that you want to tell her.
And he had the nerve during voting to say, love you, Kelsey. Love you, miss you, Kelsey.
Oh, he said that I didn't even pay attention to that.
He did.
Last time I remember him saying it. Yeah. All the Zings were good. All the Zings were good. Like, this is probably the best bunch of Zings that I done seen him do because I was
Kelly's was good.
Yeah. As
calling
soon as
her, what she call her? A weirdo or whatever.
Creepy. I said.
Creepy.
Soon as he started listing all them things, I don't even know what he said, but they were just like discombobulated things. They didn't go together. I was like, that's her ass. That's her ass. Ava, the boho, and it was boho shit.
Boho shit. Hobo shit.
Yeah, hobo shit. Like a hobo shit. Yeah. Boho chic. I mean, hobo shit. Like, yeah, that was good. That was good. Now Vince is. I wanted more. I wanted him to. Light him up a little bit more.
Call him a crybaby.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, yeah, life has already, I guess, but I wanted a better joke for him, you know? Like,
oh yeah. I was hoping in that moment though. I'm like, all right, they was talking about the whole post decision, post clarity. I'm like, that should have felt like some post clarity for Morgan, like. Unemployed.
No, they just in denial.
37 years old, at home.
That.
Yeah.
The zing.
Yes. That should have felt like some post-decision clarity.
But you know, I think what happens though, to be honest, in her psyche at least, is I think she's really getting high on her own supply, and she's sitting here like, I'm not, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But so I can still get closer to him. My mom used to say, like, if you walk down a pier long enough, stop being surprised, you're eventually going to fall into the water. Like, and I feel like what's happening is that she's walking down the pier, and she's just like, it doesn't matter because, like, this isn't my pier, and, like, it's rickety and raggedy, and this water's dirty, but it's not my, it's like she's not taking ownership of it because she's not feeling like, she's believing her own lie. Underneath that, though, she's developing real feelings for him, and she's walking down the pier. And so it's like, it's going to become yours. It really is. It's going to, I don't see them not, unless his girlfriend takes him back, I don't see them not fucking around and finding out, like, whether it'll last, I don't know, but
we shall see.
And don't let them get to the jury house.
Oh God, yeah.
Don't let them get to the jury house. I mean, don't let them, actually, because I not look for that, but because I need my other people to win. I don't need them, and I need them in the jury house. And so, but baby, yeah. This is an interesting episode. Like us. I was like, this is Morgan and Vincent took over our episode too.
Girl, because he's sleazy, slimy. He's
but anything else? Like, I was excited to talk about Big Brother this today, and it felt like we hadn't recorded an episode in a long time, even though we recorded 2 last week. But I think it was like, because it really wasn't Big Brother last week. It was like, what is this? So it's like, now we're talking about Big Brother, and so it feels like we really haven't talked in 2 weeks about it. So yeah, but I was excited.
This was a good episode. This was a good week, a good entertaining week. Definitely felt like Big Brother. It was good.
Yeah, but the weird thing about this group, because it's like, we really felt like the Rachel twist would ruin everything. I think it did not ruin. I still think it was bad. Like, it's just not cool. Like, they just snatching anybody from the game. That's just not cool. But I think the weird thing about this cast is, I think the fact that there never was a structure for real really is what has allowed this game to still be, like, entertaining. And that's
even down to the vote tonight.
Right. It's like, it's a very interesting thing. I mean, it started to develop a little bit of a side. That week Rachel was about to, like, before she got plucked out of the game, it started to develop some sides. And it seemed like it was continuing, but then it just floated right back to like, Vince, you should clearly be with this other side of the house, but you're, like, over here trying to do lots of things going on. So I have to think about my thoughts on this season, because, like, I think it's a very, like, I don't want to say I think it's a mediocre cast this season, but it's such chaos that it was entertaining.
Agreed.
But they just were very mediocre in their strategic abilities, but it was such chaos that it's been entertaining the whole time.
Yeah.
So
definitely. Yeah. For sure. But I think that is it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, hype us up, and we will catch you for next week.
All right.
Bye.